Good evening, folks. This is Deb Delapiana, and this is your short take. So we're going to switch gears a little bit. We've been talking about voting, and we will get back to that because we're going to be talking a lot about that as we head towards the 2024 election. And the reason we're switching gears here is because there's a lot of other shit going on in this country that we need to talk about, stuff that should not be ignored. So one of the things that should not be ignored is the return of right-wing extremists to the social media circuit. Most notably, our free speech absolutist, as he describes himself, Mr. Elon Musk, who has reinstated both Kanye West, or as we call him now, Ye, and Nicholas Fuentes, who is a right-wing misogynist, white supremacist, anti-Semite, and a whole host of other hateful descriptive adjectives. I'm proud to say that the students at Boston University literally drove him out after he attended the Charlottesville rally, the Unite the Right rally. They made his life so miserable he left. And he actually referred to the diversity at Boston University in very derogatory terms after that. But let's talk about his return, because his return was argued for by a bunch of far-right figures, including Jewish Republican leader Laura Loomer, who is, oddly enough, rather anti-Semitic, and Andrew Anglin, who is the founder of the neo-Nazi Daily Stormer website. And they publicly lobbied for Fuentes' return. And they had their own accounts restored, so then they went to bat for Fuentes. So when he got back on Twitter, he started off right off the bat with a bevy of really ugly anti-Semitic tweets. He posted a GIF of Ye's 2024 presidential logo. By the way, yes, Kanye West is running for president yet again, and Nicholas Fuentes is his campaign manager. That's pretty scary. His logo morphs into a sign that says DEFCON 3. Now, that is a reference to Kanye West's vow to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. That is the statement that elicited his first Twitter ban last year. So they're right back into it again with the same old. And this is not, by the way, free speech. This is full-on hate speech, okay? This is full-on hate speech. When you go DEFCON 3 on a targeted group of people, you are not exercising your free speech rights. You are hateful, okay? Fuentes then held a Twitter Spaces with 14,000 people in attendance. And he there stated he backed Kanye West's comments and praised Hitler multiple times. He also said that his return to Twitter would allow him to, quote, go to war, end quote, with the Jewish people. He then posted, after that, a tweet with two anti-Semitic catchphrases alongside emojis. One of them was globalist American empire, and the other one was Zionist occupied government. Both of those are, terms that white supremacists use to convey their belief that the U.S. government is controlled by the Jews. Much like Marjorie Taylor Greene claiming that, Jewish space lasers control the climate. These are all anti-Semitic tropes, folks. These are not free speech items. So he He then posted an article from Politico where, a story about how the RNC was getting ready to vote on whether to condemn Kanye West and Fuentes, for their anti-Semitic speech. Now, honestly, why anyone would have to vote on that is beyond me. This should be absolutely no question. It should be a unilateral decision by the Republican National Committee to condemn all hate speech, regardless of who it's directed at. And by the way, I'm on Twitter a lot. I'm on social media a lot, all of social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on, all of the newer sites, Post. I'm on all of them. And I see not one member of the GOP, not one politician, condemning either Fuentes or Kanye West. Not one. But we have a man in Nicholas Fuentes who likens the extermination of the Jews to baking cookies in an oven. So what we get from Twitter in response to all of this is from Ella Crawford, who is a Trump, Elon Musk, supporter and the director of product management for Twitter. Her statement is, quote, "The future of humanity depends on our ability to ensure that more conversations happen between people who disagree with each other," end quote. You know what, folks? This isn't a discussion of opinion. None of this. This isn't a mere discussion of people who disagree with each other. Holocaust denying is not a matter of opinion. It is anti-Semitic. There is no denying the Holocaust. It is documented everywhere in photographs, in documents. Hitler made absolutely no qualms about what he was doing. And we had people at the J6 insurrection wearing T-shirts that said 6 million wasn't enough. There is no denying the Holocaust. There is no declaring war on the Jewish people. That is a matter of a different opinion. This isn't a difference of opinion. This is flat out hate speech. It's flat out targeting a group of people for extermination. It is a bald-faced lie to assume that this government is under the control of the Jewish people. This government right now, we look at the House of Horrors, is under control of the Nazis. It's under control of fascists. It is not under control of Jewish people. Nicholas Fuentes is a fascist. Kanye West is a fascist. Every member of the House of Representatives that's on the Republican side of the aisle are fascists. We started out this whole midterm election with 147 people who voted to overthrow a legitimate election. We now have 170 in there. We have more than we did before, which gets back to my commentary about voting, but we'll talk about that later. But right now, I want to tell Ella Crawford that what's going on Twitter with Nicholas Fuentes and Kanye West and all of this shit is not merely a difference of opinion. Elon Musk has let the most ugly underbelly of American society back on his space. Let's make no bones about this. He has let COVID deniers, medical misinformation specialists, racists, anti-Semites, all to come back in the name of free speech and a difference of opinion. None of this is a difference of opinion. I will talk to you all later.